Hello, boys and girls. I hope you're well. Here is the video for Lesson 10, Practice Problems 1 through 5. And some of you are doing this, well, 2 separate days because of the way the schedule works. But at any rate, whenever it is that you're doing this, hopefully you didn't have too much of a hard time on this. And number 1, for each triangle, a base is labeled B. Draw a line segment that shows its corresponding height. Use an index card to help you draw a straight line, which is a very good technique. I won't be using an index card, so you may find that my lines aren't quite as straight as maybe yours are. So I want to go to the apex. Obviously, this is the base for this triangle. I want to go to the apex of the shape, which is this point right here, and forming a 90-degree angle. So this would be the height. This one's a little easier because it's oriented where the base is on the bottom, easier to draw at least. And the line will go straight down, forming a 90-degree angle right here. And this one's the most difficult one, I think, because it's slightly slanted. It's not straight on the side either. And I can't really rotate my computer. But what I would do probably on this one is, let's see. The apex of the shape is here. So I might do something like this. As best I can to form a 90-degree angle. If it's not quite right there, I probably then would draw it on the outside. Right? And I'd have to be as precise as I could be in order to form a 90-degree angle, and that wouldn't be it. It would be the 90-degree angle would be closer to that. So let me get my eraser. Do I have one? Clear screen. So here, I would probably have to do it like this. And then I'd have to make sure that's lined up so that forms a 90-degree angle. That's a tough one to draw. Oh, I probably could do it. No, I can't do it out there too. That's just hard because it's not on paper and I can't rotate it. Select all triangles that have an area of 8 square units. Explain how you know. So I'm looking for triangles that have a base of, let's see, if it has 8 square units, it'd be like 4 by 4s, right? Because 4 times 4 is 16, divided by 2 is 8. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a base of 4. Height of 4. That fits the criteria. 8 square units. This one has a base of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also 8 square units. This one has a base of 1, 2, 3, and a height of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 7.5 units squared, so that would not work. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interestingly enough, look at how different those are, but this also has 8 square units. And this base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, height of 2. So therefore, that also has an area of 8 square units. Because remember, the formula we came up with, base times height divided by 2. So this one's 8 by 2, which is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So C is the only one that's not 8 units squared. Find the area of the triangle, show your reasoning. If you get stuck, carefully consider which side of the triangle to use as the base. Well, there's no doubt which one I'm going to use as the base. I cannot count accurately this slant side, right? I'd have to measure it. And again, I'm on a computer screen. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to just use this as the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the base is 6. And then the only other measurement I need is the height, which I would measure right here because it can form a 90-degree angle. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so it's a 6 by 4 triangle. Therefore, 6 times 4 divided by 2. 24 divided by 2, which is 12 units squared. Number 4, can side D be the base for this triangle? If so, which length would be the corresponding height? If not, explain why not. I think it could. I think D could be used as the base. And if D is used at the base, the distance for the height would be this line right here, which is exactly equal to that line right there. And notice this right angle symbol would also be right here. So if can side D be the base? If so, which length? So the length would be G. G would be the height. And that is true. It would work. It would work. Find the area of the shape, show your reasoning. A lot of different ways I think we could approach this one. This is probably how I would do it. I would take this piece right here and match it up with this piece. I'm going to do that in red, right? So if I slide this over here, it's a simple 2 by 2, which means that's 4. Now I'm going to change my color. I would then probably take this piece and match it up with this piece. And all I did when I took those two triangles is I created a 2 by 4 rectangle, which of course has an area of 8, right? So I just took that piece, put it over here. It's a 2 by 4. That has an area of 8. These two pieces have an area of 4. And then I'm just left with this elongated rectangle right here, which is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 1 by 6 rectangle, which means it has an area of 6. And then, of course, all I do is add them up. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 8 is 18 units squared. And I'm sure that's not the only way you could cut it up. Boys and girls, I hope you had a little bit of fun with that. The geometry unit is a bit of fun, which is nice. So if you're doing this just prior to the weekend, have a nice weekend. If you're doing this on Monday, have a good Monday. Be well.